Alrighty. Welcome back, everybody.
What's under the rock?
Let's find out. Okay, there's a butterfly up there. Alright, so show everyone. Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Oh shit, he's so strong.
You like sent that rock into orbit.
Looks like Team Rock is blasting off again.
I am a talking rock.
Hey, Talking Rock.
Well, the rocks around here don't talk too much.
That's because most rocks can't talk.
The rock that talks the most is deep down the labyrinth that ways ahead in the lost underworld. Don't forget to talk to the rock. It's important. Thanks.
Keep that in mind.
Alright.
Dungeon time.
Dungeon time! We're in a dungeon!
There's a lot of dungeons in this game.
There are.
It's almost like it's an JRPG or something.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Hey, it's a Fobby!
Look at this little cute thing.
Hi, I'm a tomato! Ah!
Wow. That sucked.
That's
for
a
him.
Fobby, man. Just like Foppies from Master Belcher's Lair. Hey guys, how's it going?
Shit.
Yeah!
Oh,
Let's
God.
do this!
Oh god.
Well, let's roast these tomatoes. Oh, whoops. Let's roast these tomatoes. So we'll do that one over there, and... Oh wait, let's get rid of this. Let's go snake.
Oh, that's efficient.
Oh, there's one.
Nice.
Go, snakes, go. Oh, overkill. Ow.
So basically these things suck, but they send tons of them at you
Yeah.
at once. Wow.
Oh, wow, good
Look at all
crit.
these crits we're getting.
Crit machine today. Bam. Ooh. Oh, nice.
Does that give you PP back, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Nice.
Usually about 20, give or take.
Every little bit helps.
It sure does.
These guys seem easier than the guys we fought in the other place.
They do. Oh, this guy, however, not so much. I think it's another exploding enemy.
He kind of looks like if he had eyes, he'd be like Mr. Popo.
Oh, yeah. Fire, open hypnosis.
I'm so fucking high right now.
Ow. Ow. I'll go back to fighting Fobbies.
Uncontrollable sphere. Oh shit.
Ow, ow, ow. No thanks. Okay.
Oh, he was scrapped, so he's a machine.
Yeah. Oh.
He's a machina.
Machina.
You picked up the Final Fantasy X in HD, right?
I did.
Have you played much of it yet?
No, I don't have enough time for that shit.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Especially not me. What else I got here for random food that I can get rid of? Oh, wait. Ready? Okay, good enough for now.
Hey, it's another Talking Rock.
Hey, how's it going? Here, I have a baseball bat. It's covered in blood and robot bits. Sweet. What's this guy gotta say? Oh, okay.
Super Bomb.
Yeah, Super Bomb.
Is this a Metroid game now?
No, we've had Super Bombs for a while.
I wish it was a Metroid game.
No, I wish this was exactly what it is. Oh, look, my wish came true. Metroid is fun. This game is fun. They can mutually coexist.
I'm just having Metroid withdrawal.
Oh, then we'll have to play Metroid game eventually.
I don't want a new one.
Well,
Nintendo's
patience.
being all like, no, fuck you.
Patience, young Padawan. You ask too much and you end up with Metroid Other M.
I don't think that's a result of asking for too much. I think that's a result of an idiot running the production of a game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if we ask too much, they're gonna rush. You know, we're gonna end up with that. So
But that game wasn't rushed. It was just, like, had a lot of bad ideas.
But that's what I'm saying is happen when you rush things. Whether or not that's what happened with that, that's still a thing that can happen. And it's more likely to happen if a game gets rushed. So, there.
It's also been, like, over half a decade since that game came out.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time since the new Metroid.
Well, maybe they're just gonna give everyone enough time to kind of wash the bad taste out of their mouths.
See, my concern is that that game did so poorly that they kind of just don't give a shit about the franchise anymore.
I don't know if that's true. I mean, Nintendo loves, like, their iconic characters. We'll see another Metroid game eventually. I'm sure of it. I'm willing to bet money on it.
Oh, eventually, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want it to be like F-Zero, where we barely ever see them.
I don't know. I'm okay if they don't just keep churning out too many games at once. I mean, can anyone really give a shit about all the different Mario games? Because I don't.
I mean, the last one was super good.
Yeah, and there's a lot of them that weren't nearly as good, though. I mean, I think that's pretty undeniable. Like, there's some good ones, but there's also bad ones.
I don't... Like what? What's bad?
Like, the 3DS one was kind of shit.
What? Mario 3D Land?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it sucked.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I played that and I didn't like it.
That game was fantastic.
Yeah. And also... Well, I don't know, I mean, even if they're good, I just don't care. Whatever. I don't care about Mario anymore.
Like, I'll definitely agree that the Mario franchise is oversaturated as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But,
so
like, Metroid is not anywhere near risking that.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to see one game per console at least. Would be nice. I would like a Wii U Metroid.
It'll happen, don't worry.
I'm not necessarily confident that it will.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Like, we haven't seen an F-Zero since the GameCube?
Something like that.
We haven't seen a new... Okay, we did get a new Punch-Out on the Wii.
Stop it.
But like Zelda, we tend to get one or two per console, and I think that's about right.
There's a whole bunch I just don't care about for that series, too. I don't know. Whatever, I don't care about new games.
Yeah, you're the Ego Raptor in this duo.
No. So I actually know how to play games. Wah, wah, wah. Also, he's married. So, I'm definitely not that. Bam, 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 bam.
So you're kind of apathetic towards new releases, but is it that they are newer games or that they're games you have no nostalgia for? Like as far like, are you that interested in playing old games that you've never played?
No, not really. I just don't care about new games. Just don't hold any interest to me. I don't really think about why. Oh. Truth be told, I'm just not even really that into video games as much as I used to be. Like, I play them a fair bit, but just because I don't have anything else to do. Like, if I had to pick, I've said this multiple times, I'd just as easily pick board games over video games.
Sounds like it was a fantastic idea to start a YouTube channel about playing video games.
Yeah. Whatever. I do what I want. Alright. We need to give this to Wade because he's not fixing enough things.
I need to be smarter.
You do.
Stronger, better, faster, smarter.
Always keeps me working. Beeping. No! I do not want to fight! Do not want to fight this guy. Alright, let's just go all in here. Bam! Bam! Bam!
I do go through phases.
Oh! Whoops.
I do go through phases sometimes where I'm like, not playing much video games.
Yeah.
It's been a couple years since that happened, but it's like when I'm on, I want to play everything. And then every once in a while I'll go a few months where like I either play barely anything at all, or I'll play just one game. And then I'm just so fascinated by the evolution of the medium.
Well, that's fine.
It's like...
I mean, just because I'm not interested, I'm not saying it's shit. I mean, I just personally don't care. That's all that is. But, oh, hey, alright. Prince Tyler item.
It just makes me sad because I get so much joy out of it and you can't. I want to share my joy with you, Tyler.
Too bad? I mean... Whoops. Forgot about that. Other people are allowed to be excited for other things and not be excited about the things that you're not excited, that you are excited about.
You know, I'm not being very serious, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Just saying, dog. Bam! Oh. Not enough. Okay. 4 is too many. Let's... Yeah, sure, let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do one of these. Bang. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, fobbies are the way to go. Since you can get HP and TP. Oh no.
Doing this has actually been a great way to expose you to stuff that you otherwise wouldn't check out. Like Bayonetta.
Yeah.
You never would have given a shit about that game if I hadn't shrugged it out for this.
Yeah.
Life is Strange ended up being pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Second episode of that is out right away. Gonna have to figure out a way to fit that into the schedule.
Yeah.
Because I want to know where it's going.
Me too.
I want to fight that tornado.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna end with jet engine killing that girl.
Jet engine?
Yeah. Spoilers!
Is there something I'm missing or forgetting?
No, there's a reference to something you haven't seen.
Oh.
Yay, go Frankenbride!
Apparently somewhere in that first episode there's a reference to, like, Spirits Within.
Oh
wait, no, maybe we did see that. I seem to remember us talking about Spirits Within on an episode.
We definitely did not talk about Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
Did you ever see that?
Yeah, I did. It pissed me off.
Yeah.
What a shit movie that was.
You know, I actually don't think it was a bad movie. I just think it was a bad Final Fantasy movie.
They should have called it Final Fantasy.
Yeah, like
been like, hey, check it out, first 3D animated movie ever. But no, they're like, this is Final Fantasy. Oh, we'll call this giant thing Bahamut or something like that. Other than that, it has nothing to do with Final Fantasy. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's like if like Avengers: Age of Ultron came out and they called it like Super Mario Brothers, and like it had and it was exactly the same movie, but like Captain America was named Mario. Yeah.
Fucking made me so mad.
Or like the helicarrier's code name is Bowser or something.
Yeah.
It's like, this has really nothing to do with the franchise.
Nothing at all.
Regardless of the quality of the actual film. It did have James Woods in it.
Yeah.
That's always a plus.
I suppose.
But yeah, that movie almost tanked the fucking company.
Yeah.
Like, that is the reason Square is Square Enix today.
Yep.
Because they had to, they needed Enix's money. Or else they were going under.
Yep. So, they fucked that one up big time.
Yep.
Yeah, I've saw it when it came out in theaters. I've never gone back to it since.
I think I rented it on DVD, like, later. I never saw it in theaters.
Oh, yeah. I was super stoked when that came to theaters. I was like, sweet!
I like Final Fantasy.
I love Final Fantasy.
Cloud and Terra and Magicite and Sephiroth and yay! What the fuck? What is this?
Yeah, I think I saw all the video game movies in theaters. Like, up to that point, I saw Mario.
Oh god, Mario.
So stupid.
Like, what was that?
Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat was awesome.
Yeah, like, I would not call Mortal Kombat a quote-unquote good film,
but it was
fun.
Yeah.
Like,
and like it's one of those like violent movies that's actually a kid's movie. That's
yeah,
exactly what that movie was. Just like Terminator 2 was actually a kid's movie.
The second Mortal Kombat movie was worse, but
I don't think I bothered with it.
It had the problem where like they tried to fit every character in.
Yeah.
And like so most characters got like barely any screen time and they just be killed off or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. And like I think a couple of the actors got replaced with like people who were worse. And
yeah.
the acting in the first movie wasn't exactly someone to write home about in the first place.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that first one was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, then there was Street Fighter.
Oh God. That was
Poor
like
Roll,
yeah.
Julia. That was your last movie.
Like that was also dumb and campy like Mortal Kombat, but not in nearly.
They
as
got
good
it
as,
so wrong.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, let's make Guile the main character and have him played by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
America. Yeah, America.
Like, they could have even made Ken the main character and it made a little bit more sense. Like, have it focus on Ken and Ryu. But
Or Chun-Li.
yeah.
You know, like that Chun-Li Street Fighter movie that came out a couple of years ago.
Oh God.
That I never saw, but it was apparently terrible.
Yeah, I think that was a piece of shit. I think after Final Fantasy, I never saw any more video game movies. Except, like, Advent Children, I saw. Yay, fan service!
Yeah, Advent Children is just, yeah. Like, it's good fan service, it's not a good film, but it's fun to see all the characters again.
Yeah.
It's fun to see the crazy fights.
Yeah. It was a...
Although, I'm still pissed off that Tifa had the coolest fight, and then in the end, like, the bad guy's just like, oh, I'm not hurt at all, and then smacks her down. It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
The movie's just like, no, only Cloud can be cool.
Yeah.
And maybe Vincent. Because
Vincent,
14-year-olds love Vincent.
Vincent didn't do anything. He just, like, showed up and, like, got Cloud out of there. And that was it. That's all he did.
Yeah.
He just rescued Cloud.
Still got more spotlight than most of the cast.
Yeah.
Hey, it's another Talking Rock.
Sure is.
I did see the first Tomb Raider movie. And it was actually kind of okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot that that's a thing. I never cared about Tomb Raider.
Neither did I until, like, the newest one. Like, the last game, like, where they relaunched the whole series. And it's really good.
That's good.
But yeah, all the old Tomb Raider games, like, eh. A couple of the, like, more recent ones, like, kind of around the beginning of the 360 PS3 era, were solid games, but yeah, that series was always kind of just like, hey, booby lady.
Yeah.
And until, like, basically the new Tomb Raider is like, hey, Uncharted are really good games, let's make an Uncharted game with Lara Croft.
Yeah.
And make her an actual decent character instead of just tits.
Instead of pointy boobs.
Yeah.
Thanks for talking to me. No problem, guy.
And what else has come out for? There hasn't been... Well, I did see the Hitman movie. I seem to remember a friend of mine wanted to see it, so we went one night in the theaters. So. It was... Yeah, it was generic. It wasn't bad, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
It was just there. Apparently they're making a new one.
They get rid of... No, I still have it. Go Snake, go!
So, like, there was supposed to be a Halo movie at some point, and I think it was going to be by Peter Jackson or some shit.
Really?
But I don't know what happened with that. There was going to be a Metal Gear Solid movie, there was going to be an Assassin's Creed movie.
I think they're still working on the World of Warcraft movie.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah, that one looks like it might actually happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of past the point where, like, we keep seeing shitty video game movies thrown at us every few months.
Oh wait, I've seen some of the Resident Evil ones, I think.
Oh, I've heard those are okay.
They're not bad, I mean, whatever.
They're, yeah.
Yeah. I think Snakes are in this bag.
People seem to generally consider them good for video game movies.
Yeah. I should watch them just because I like Mila Jovovich, but... whatever.
Resident Evil is kind of one of those series where, like, it's a big name series, but I've barely played any of them.
Yeah.
I've played 5, which was okay.
Yeah, I think we talked about that one.
I always heard 4 was really good, but I've never tried it.
Yeah. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's kind of like Resident Evil came up when PS1 was getting big, and I didn't have PS1 yet, so I never played any of them.
Oh, yeah. I rocked the PS1. I loved my PS1.
I did eventually get one, but it was like kind of late in the generation.
Oh, okay.
I was the Nintendo kid for a long time.
Yeah. I still am. I love Nintendo everything.
Like nowadays, I'm kind of more just like everything. But
Yeah.
But back in the day, I could only get really one console at a time because I was just a little kid and I didn't have my own money. So
Yeah.
so I kind of bought into the Nintendo hype and stayed there. And then eventually Nintendo was kind of faltering, and Sony was like king of the mountain, and I'm like, well, I guess I should get one of these things.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it was Final Fantasy that made me go with PlayStation.
Yeah, well, I mean, PlayStation 1 and 2 era, there was so many, like, sweet RPGs.
Oh, I know. And there was nothing on the 64. Like,
Yeah.
Quest 64 is the only one I remember, and it sucked.
Yeah. Well, Ogre Battle's like a tactical RPG.
Okay, yeah, that's right, Ogre Battle. Yeah.
I can't remember if there's anything else. I don't think so, but,
Not much noteworthy, anyway.
no.
And meanwhile, PS1 and PS2 are just cranking them out.
Yeah, there was supposed to be, oh, shit. Earthbound 64.
I remember that.
Yeah, which I think eventually got turned into Mother 3. But,
And then we'll never see it over here.
no.
Which is really too bad.
Yeah.
I could go for, like, a new one of these, or even an old new one that I haven't played.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, like, a remake of the original, like, give it, like, the treatment that they did for FF1, where they, you know, update the graphics and...
You mean, like, of this game, or of Mother 1?
Of Mother 1 or Earthbound 0. Would be nice. So I think I tried playing on an emulator once, but I couldn't get into it. It's too old and clunky.
Yeah, actually, even a remaster of this game would be kind of cool. Like keep it 2D, keep it sprites, like, just kind of clean it up a bit.
I disagree. I think this game, it needs to look like this. It's just part of the quirky charm. I never wanted them to ever touch this game. I think, like, just keep putting it out as is. I am 100% okay with that.
I'm just happy they finally put it out at all.
Yeah.
So you don't have to spend $100 plus to play the game now.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, my Platinum Nintendo reward last year was this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta spend the rest of my coins before the end of the month. Shit.
Is it the end of this month?
Yeah, pretty sure, yeah.
No, I think you're good to go till June.
Oh, okay, I think the end of this month is the deadline for getting coins.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yes, I actually still need to enter some of my codes.
And, like, getting new games, you don't get codes anymore, I think. It's...
Yeah, like, what game am I thinking of? I bought a game recently that didn't... yeah, Monster Hunter didn't come with one.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Should do some healing. I haven't done any of that in a while.
That Codename Steam came out for 3DS, like... Or it's about to or something. It looks interesting.
I think it's out.
I kind of want to check that out.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it, but...
Like, it's a Fire Emblem style kind of game.
What is it?
I believe. And it's done by the team that did, like, the Advance Wars series.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe I might have to get it.
Yeah, it's like kind of this weird steampunk historical figures teaming up to stop aliens or something. Like Abe Lincoln is one of the main characters.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks interesting.
I really love Advance Wars games, so if it's done by that team, and although Days of Ruin kind of sucked. Anyone who's played it knows what I mean.
I don't think I have.
No, the last one was the... Oh, right. What was the last last good one. It was basically like the last in like kind of the universe of the normal Advance Wars. I'll say Dual Strike, I think is what it's called. I have it, I just can't remember the exact subtitle, but it's amazing. You can get it for DS or 3DS, get it because it's worth it. I think you can get the regular Advance Wars in the Wii U eStore right now.
I might have to check that out, actually.
Yeah.
Because I've barely played that series. Like, I've only tried one of them. I've never owned any of them.
Okay. Yeah, if you get one, yeah, start, like, early in the series so you can kind of, like, shit. Just because the newer ones kind of make the older ones obsolete. Oh, okay.
If the first one's on the Wii U, I might have to check that out.
Yeah.
Like, it was like Game Boy Advance game, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and it's so weird how the Wii U shop has Game Boy Advance games and the 3DS one doesn't.
Yeah.
That is the dumbest fucking thing.
Yeah. Maybe a bit. I think they're probably going to save it up for their next mobile system.
Yeah.
To be honest, so that's probably what's going to happen there. But I think it's just because it's for the tablet, right? Because it might seem natural for some people to play like a Game Boy game on the tablet without like looking at it on the big screen.
Like, I'm not saying it's ridiculous that it's on the Wii U.
No. I'm just saying like that's probably their motivation.
Like, yeah, I don't get it. Like, the choice to not make money off of the game confuses me. Like,
yeah,
it's like Capcom not putting out the Mega Man Legends games on like the PlayStation Store. Like,
oh yeah,
like you have to put no work into this game. It's already made. You just need to put it onto a digital download and let people buy it because there's demand for those games.
Yeah.
You make no money off of people buying them on eBay, so. Yep. But Capcom. We've made fun of Capcom plenty of times on this channel, and they deserve it.
These two are my go-to boys. But now I have mostly boycott them. Mostly.
A lot of game companies just aren't what they used to be. Capcom, Konami.
Mm-hmm. Marketing, yo.
Acclaim is dead. And Sega, obviously, is way different than they were.
Yeah.
It used to be like a hot competitor to Nintendo. Now they make shitty Sonic games.
Sonic. Yeah. It's a shame.
The landscape's changing.
That's alright. Indies are the way to go now. I am H.O.
Yeah, I don't necessarily have a preference between like major games and indie games, but it's been nothing but good for gaming. The rise of indies has happened. Like,
yeah.
Now there are so many cool, like smaller, cheaper games out there that are different from like what the big companies have to make because they're trying to make so much money. Like the smaller games get to take more chances and experiment more and
to actually care about making like a game instead of just like, oh, like this is the thing that's gonna like sell the most, blah blah blah.
I think a lot of Triple H games also have a lot of care put into them, but they are like limited in certain ways by their budgets and their attempts to make those budgets back and their attempts to appeal to mainstream and like. You can approach things in a different way when you're not worried about all that shit.
I was kind of thinking, I don't even know if there is such a thing as a mainstream. I mean, it's something that a lot of places use as an excuse to, like, be shitty. Like, you know, we're making this to appeal to the mainstream. It's just an excuse, like...
Oh, absolutely, you're right.
Yeah, like... There is more than enough variety of people out there that the majority isn't a majority.
Well, it's like people say like, oh, they don't make a lot of games with female protagonists because those just don't sell as well. And then like when they put out a really good game with female protagonists, it sells fine. Like the new Tomb Raider sold really well.
Yeah.
It's not that female main characters don't sell well. It's that there aren't many of those games, and a lot of those games are bad games.
Yeah.
Or just like really niche games that don't necessarily appeal to a lot of people, regardless of the protagonist.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a shitty excuse.
Just make good stuff.
Yeah, if you make a good game, people will play it. Like, that's all that matters.
And that's another good thing. I think the rise of indie games and smaller games has really done it. It's made word of mouth matter a lot more than, like, what does IGN give this game?
Oh, fuck
what is IGN being paid to give this game? Like,
every time I see IGN come in a search, I'm like, no! The search engine is broken!
Yeah. And even like as far as like journalism goes, like your traditional reviews are getting less and less important, and people are turning more into like personalities and like. Yeah. Like I want to see these people like try the game out and play it and talk about how they feel about it, and like I want opinions, not reviews necessarily.
Yeah.
And I think that's better because you can't objectively review a video game.
No.
Like the most you can do is be like, "Oh, this game works."
Yeah.
Like it's not broken. Like.
What did I just do? Sorry. I'm just checking. Okay, no, this is fine. I can do this. But yeah, like, and I admire like a lot of people that like art critics.
Here's belly button.
Kind of tying into the Brick Road reference earlier, but like no, I just like yeah, I admire a lot of critics out there. Like they paved the way for like our kind of format here. But at the same time, I stopped putting stock into what critics say.
But and like the thing is, like, there's a difference between real criticism and just like a generic review. It's like when you're actually analyzing a game and like its themes and how its gameplay and narrative tie together and things like those interesting things like that. That's the criticism I really like engaging with. Like,
well, yeah, like I hate like the exaggerated criticism. Like people will. Okay, I'm pretty sure this way. I'm not missing anything yet. Where like people like find like one bad thing and then they have to like exaggerate it so hard just to try and like, you know, make a point or be an angry video game nerd or something like that. It's like
a lot of people have this weird binary where they either love something or hate something.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this game has like a shitty feature, so no one should play it.
Yeah. You can't be like, this game is okay. You have to be either, this game is awesome or this game is fucking garbage.
Yeah. I mean, and that's probably not true of all critics, because I'm sure there's some who might like go off on a point, but they'll still say like you should still try this game. Is Prince Tyler's PP maxed out? I haven't really been paying attention.
I'm not sure. He's got a lot.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I've been drifting more towards like your giant bombs and your best friends and your game grumps and stuff, because like it's just kind of like I want to get engaged with personalities that like have specific tastes, and like I can kind of just go. I don't expect objective opinions from them. I expect them to give things a try and then talk about how they feel about it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Like, and then I get a feel for their preferences, and I know kind of how those match up with mine, and like, oh, you know what? Fine, Ego Raptor is grumpy about modern games a lot of the time. Sure, he's a bit cynical. I recognize that, so now I know maybe not to take his opinion of newer games as something that will match up with mine.
Yeah.
So I won't go to him for that, but I might go to him for opinions on, like, an old RPG or something, because he really likes analyzing that stuff.
Yeah.
And he gets into it. Or like, some guys are really into fighting games, so if I want to know about a fighting game, I'll kind of listen to what they have to say. But if someone doesn't care about fighting games, why would I?
Yeah.
Because, like, you know they're not going to love it because they don't give a shit.
Exactly.
And, like, your professional reviews have this kind of obsession with, like, oh, we gotta review every game. But, like, when you just put someone on an assignment to review a game that doesn't really match up with what they're interested in, then what kind of criticism do you really get from it?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I see a sanctuary.
Yeah, we're gonna go to it right now.
I think we should probably do that next time on Cruise Control. What do you think?
Sounds good!
Great.
There we go.
See you next time.